Welcome to Trending Update USA. I am Steffan, and today we are bringing you a comprehensive update from Melbourne, where Coco Gauff once again stamped her authority on the Australian Open with a dominant performance that sent a clear message across the women's draw. Under the bright lights and roaring atmosphere of Rod Laver Arena, the young American star delivered a display of power, poise, and maturity, advancing confidently and reinforcing her status as one of the most dangerous contenders in this year's tournament. From the moment Coco Gauff walked onto the court, there was a sense of calm confidence surrounding her. She looked composed, focused, and fully in control of her emotions, a sign of how far she has come as a player on the biggest stages in tennis. The Australian Open has often been a proving ground for champions, and Gauff appeared ready not just to compete, but to dominate. As the first ball was struck, it became clear that this match would be played on her terms. Gauff started aggressively, using her athleticism and court coverage to immediately pressure her opponent. Her return of serve was sharp and decisive, taking time away and forcing rushed shots. Early breaks of serve set the tone, and Gauff wasted no time establishing momentum. Each rally showcased her improved shot selection, as she patiently constructed points before unleashing powerful winners from both wings. The forehand, once scrutinized earlier in her career, now looked confident and reliable, allowing her to dictate play with authority. The opening set quickly tilted in Gauff's favor. She controlled the baseline exchanges, mixing heavy topspin with flatter strikes to keep her opponent guessing. Her footwork was exceptional, enabling her to transition smoothly from defense to offense. Even when rallies extended, Gauff remained composed, trusting her conditioning and consistency to outlast her opponent. The crowd responded enthusiastically, sensing they were witnessing a player operating at a high level of confidence and clarity. One of the most impressive aspects of Gauff's performance was her serve. She varied placement effectively, using wide serves to open the court and body serves to disrupt rhythm. Under pressure, she delivered with precision, rarely allowing her opponent to gain momentum. Service games were held efficiently, reflecting not just physical execution but mental discipline. This efficiency allowed Gauff to apply relentless pressure on return, further tightening her grip on the match. As the first set concluded, it was evident that Gauff had seized complete control. There was no sign of nerves, no hesitation, only purposeful movement and clear decision-making. The scoreline reflected her dominance, but more importantly, her body language suggested a player fully locked into the moment. This level of focus has become a hallmark of her recent performances, especially at Grand Slam events. The second set began with Gauff maintaining her intensity. Rather than easing off, she raised her level even further. She stepped inside the baseline more frequently, taking balls early and redirecting them with confidence. This proactive approach forced her opponent into defensive positions, limiting opportunities to dictate rallies. Gauff's anticipation was sharp, allowing her to read changes in pace and direction with ease. Attempts to disrupt Gauff's rhythm through slices, drop shots, and changes in tempo were met with swift responses. Her speed around the court allowed her to chase down drop shots effortlessly, while her passing shots were crisp and accurate. Each successful retrieval seemed to drain confidence from her opponent, while Gauff's belief continued to grow. The match began to feel one-sided, but Gauff never allowed complacency to creep in. Mental strength played a crucial role in this performance. Even with a comfortable lead, Gauff stayed engaged, celebrating key points and maintaining focus between rallies. There were no unnecessary risks, no lapses in concentration. This discipline speaks volumes about her growth as a competitor. She now understands the importance of closing out matches efficiently, conserving energy for the long journey that a Grand Slam demands. As the second set progressed, Gauff's dominance became even more pronounced. She found angles with ease, opening up the court and finishing points decisively at the net when opportunities arose. Her volleys were confident, reflecting her willingness to incorporate variety into her game. This balanced approach made her incredibly difficult to play against, as her opponent struggled to find any tactical solution. The final games of the match unfolded with a sense of inevitability. Gauff served for the match with confidence, showing no signs of tension. Each point was approached with the same intensity as the first, a testament to her professionalism and mindset. When the final ball was struck, sealing her victory, the crowd erupted in applause, recognizing not just the result, but the quality of tennis on display. This dominant win carries significant implications for the rest of the tournament. Gauff's form suggests a player peaking at the right time, combining physical readiness with mental clarity. The Australian Open is known for its demanding conditions, and Gauff's ability to perform at such a high level early in the tournament bodes well for her chances as the rounds progress. In post-match reflections, Gauff emphasized her commitment to staying present and focusing on incremental improvement. She spoke about trusting her preparation, adapting to conditions, and embracing the challenges that come with Grand Slam tennis. This mindset has been instrumental in her continued development, allowing her to handle expectations without becoming overwhelmed. The evolution of Coco Gauff's game is evident to anyone watching closely. Over the years, she has transformed from a prodigious talent into a complete competitor. Her serve has become more consistent, her forehand more reliable, and her tactical awareness sharper. These improvements are not accidental but the result of sustained effort and experience gained through high-level competition. The Australian Open has a history of showcasing rising stars, and Gauff's performances here continue that tradition. Her athleticism, competitive fire, and engaging personality have made her a fan favorite around the world. Each match adds another chapter to her growing legacy, captivating audiences and inspiring young players watching from afar. As the tournament progresses, the challenges will undoubtedly intensify. Gauff will face opponents with greater experience, tactical versatility, and the ability to test her in different ways. However, performances like this one suggest she is ready for those challenges. Her adaptability, resilience, and confidence position her as a serious contender for the title. Beyond the immediate result, this victory also reflects broader themes within women's tennis. The depth of talent on the WTA Tour continues to grow, and players like Gauff are pushing standards higher with every season. Her success is not just personal but emblematic of a new generation of athletes redefining what is possible at a young age. For American tennis fans, Gauff's progress holds particular significance. She represents hope and continuity, carrying forward a legacy of Grand Slam success while forging her own path. Her performances generate excitement and belief, reminding fans that the future of American tennis is bright and competitive. Social media reaction following the match was overwhelmingly positive, with fans and analysts praising her dominance, composure, and maturity. Many highlighted her improved decision-making and ability to execute under pressure, traits that separate contenders from champions. The buzz surrounding her Australian Open campaign continues to grow, adding intrigue to every upcoming match. Physically, Gauff appears in excellent condition. Her movement remains one of her greatest assets, allowing her to defend tirelessly and attack decisively. In a tournament known for its physical demands, this fitness advantage could prove crucial as matches become longer and more intense. Combined with her mental resilience, it gives her a strong foundation for sustained success. Preparation and recovery will now be key as Gauff looks ahead to her next challenge. The Australian Open schedule can be unforgiving, and managing energy levels becomes increasingly important. Gauff's team will undoubtedly focus on fine-tuning details, ensuring she remains sharp while avoiding unnecessary strain. What makes this performance particularly encouraging is the sense of control Gauff displayed throughout the match. There was no frantic energy, no reliance on emotion alone. Instead, her approach was measured, deliberate, and confident. This balance is often what defines champions, especially at Grand Slam level. As fans look ahead, anticipation builds around how far Gauff can go in Melbourne. Each round brings new tests, but also new opportunities to showcase her growth and ambition. With every match, she strengthens her belief and sharpens her competitive edge, inching closer to her ultimate goals. This dominant win at the Australian Open serves as a reminder of why Coco Gauff is considered one of the brightest stars in tennis today. Her blend of power, athleticism, and maturity makes her a formidable opponent for anyone in the draw. As the tournament unfolds, all eyes will remain on her journey, eager to see how the story continues. For now, Coco Gauff moves forward with confidence, momentum, and belief. Her performance in Melbourne has set a strong tone, not just for her tournament, but for the season ahead. If this match is any indication, tennis fans around the world are in for something special. Stay tuned to Trending Update USA as we continue to bring you in-depth coverage, analysis, and the latest updates from the Australian Open. I am Steffan, and this has been your comprehensive news script on Coco Gauff's dominant advance in Melbourne.